thank you guys again for tuning in to Two Fish in a Pod. I am your host, Vanessa.
I'm Kesha.
And thank you. We are transitioning into episode 2.
Yes.
And the topic of today is dating.
Is that a small D or a capital?
That's a capital D.
That's a capital D.
Like with quotation and everything.
That's a capital D.
Underline it.
Yeah, with quotations.
Capital D.
Bold
letters.
Bold letters.
Yeah.
Bold letters. So we are discussing dating, guys, and let's face it, we in 2023, and it's real scarce out here.
Yes.
And it's scary.
Very.
And I'm speaking from a woman's point of view. It's scarce, and it's scary, and it's some weird men out here. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
What you agree with what she said?
I agree.
100%?
I agree. It is it's like trying to find a man that's worth your time. It's like searching for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna jump off on this one.
Come on, jump
No, jump on in. Come on.
Just as it's scary for women, it's scary for men.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when you have peace in your life and you ain't got your shit together and you know who you are,
Yeah.
you're not selling for no bullshit. Another thing too, I'm gonna say 2 parts.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of dating start in the bedroom versus the porch.
That's good.
That part.
All right.
So it's sexing more than courting.
Yes, I'm finna get to that. And another part too is that we don't know who we are.
When you say we, who are you talking about? We.
Men and
We
women.
talking about men and women.
Okay.
Because, okay, I want to go on a date. And the crazy part about it is that we have to stop having drive-through conversations.
Okay.
I mean, you eat fast food?
Yeah.
Fast food?
Uh,
I know you kind of,
yeah. Off and on.
Yeah.
Fast food.
Yeah.
So, Burger King, McDonald's?
Neither.
Give me a fast food restaurant. They have a drive-through.
Portillo's.
I'll say Portillo's.
Shit, Harold's chicken.
But they got a drive-through. All Harris don't have a drive-through. Give me something to have a drive-through. I'm finna go somewhere real quick.
Okay, see, somebody said Portillo's. Okay, Wendy's.
Wendy's. Boom. You pull up the Wendy's. We gonna play this out. Thank you for choosing Wendy's. How can I help you? You gonna tell me what?
Give me a number 6 with cheese.
All right. Would you
That's
like
a spicy chicken sandwich with cheese.
Would you like to upsize that?
Sure.
That's it, sir.
That's it.
Your total such pull forward. Y'all 2 in the car at Portillo's. Thank you for choosing Portillo's. How can I help you? Anyone y'all can go first.
What do I like? I get a garden dog. Can I have a garden dog with everything? Make it American style. Onions, peppers, tomatoes, just like Chicago style.
Okay.
And a fry, because I love fries.
And what about you, ma'am?
Let me get a cheesy beef on croissant with hot and sweet peppers.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
I pull forward for your total. Now watch this. Everybody just sat here and told me exactly what they want because they were speaking to a speaker.
Yeah.
You don't even know what's on the other side of that. But you're able to tell that person on the other side of that microphone, whoever he or she is, male or female, exactly what you want.
Yeah.
So how is it that when we get in front of each other, we can't tell each other what we want?
That's good.
If I ask you, if I ask you your name, if I ask you your name, you can tell me your name, right? If I ask your social security number, you can tell me it. Your date of birth, your address.
Yeah.
Stuff that you know, you can spit it right off.
You can spit it right off.
Oh, man.
All right? Stuff that you know, you can spit it right off. Stuff you don't know, now you get tongue
What you
tied.
said, we don't know ourselves. We don't know what we want.
Okay. I mean, you repeat what I said.
Man.
That's a darn good example.
That's a good example.
You're telling a stranger that you don't know anything about what it is you want, and they're going to give it to you. Whether you're paying for it or not, you're going to get it because you're paying for it. And you told them exactly what it is you want. So when it comes to me and this woman, I can't speak 4 words of a syllable about what it is I want. Go back to what I said, part 2. Communication.
Yeah.
I can't understand what it is I want because I can't share it across because I don't know how. It's a barrier somewhere. It could be her beauty. It could be her what it is she got going on in life. It could be what it is I got going on in life.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean what tier of life I'm in. Don't mean what tier. It don't take anything from her, give anything away from me, or vice versa. Why can't I open up my mouth and say, "That's what fuck"?
Now watch this. Now watch this. Now watch
good.
this. Now I'm finna tag team on that. Remember I said a lot of relationships are based off the bedroom versus
the porch.
the porch.
Uh-huh.
Everybody over here is over 40.
Yeah.
Safe to say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. With that being said and done, your first boyfriend, let's go back to the 8th grade.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No,
Okay.
Go ahead. No, you good. We good.
I'm just wait, go to high school.
Let's go to 8th grade.
Let's go to freshman year.
Freshman year.
Okay.
Freshman
All
year.
right, freshman year. When you was dating that little boy or that little girl, whoever he may be, you knew who our first class was. You knew who our mama was.
Yeah.
You knew who our daddy was. You know if she liked extra cheese on her French fries.
Ooh, you taking me back.
Ooh, reminiscing.
You knew if she was staying out there for cheerleading practice. She knew if you was staying out there for football or
Sure
basketball
did.
practice.
Sure
Because
did.
why? Y'all spend time together. Y'all communicate, and y'all have what? Truthful conversation.
Dialogue.
I'm finna. Remember, I said truthful.
Yeah.
Now, you work in the bar, and we're not beating up nobody. Everybody grown.
Mhm.
I tell a person all the time, if y'all do some adult stuff on the first night, y'all was adults.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right.
That don't mean that you a whore. That don't mean I'm a whore.
Right.
Hey, we both had an itch. We got a scratch. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that we go together because we fucked on the first night.
Mm.
Okay.
That don't mean that. Okay, yeah, we exchanged numbers.
Okay.
All right, hey, how you doing? I'm doing all right. How was your day at work? It was cool. You know what I'm saying? What you doing later on? No, what you want to do dinner? All right, we do dinner. We go to dinner.
Yeah.
That don't mean that we go together.
Mm-hmm.
Because we fuck. That don't mean that.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean that. Now, hold up. I'm finna pass it.
Okay.
Now, another thing, too, when you said go back to conversation. And nothing was wrong with what you said. I believe in what you said 100%, but I'm going to add a word to it. Everybody said, man, I want to be able to talk to my girl. I want to be able to talk to my guy.
Yeah.
Man, we want to have conversation. Conversation. But are you having truthful conversation?
And when it get truthful, can you take it?
Can you
No,
take it?
let's go back to the truthful.
Can you just start off
Let's
truthful?
start all truthful. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Man, not much. So, man, you looking real good tonight, baby. What you gonna say?
Thank you.
Man, you in here with somebody? You in here with Vanessa?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with my girl, whatever case may be. Man, I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm trying to get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
My man, here go my number. Pass a little few drinks, because we at the bar.
Uh-huh.
Pass a few drinks, whatever case may be. Or I seen you at Walmart. All right? Now I'm out here shopping, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a call later on. Boom, y'all change numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I say to you, baby, I ain't trying to be in your business, but at the same time, what's your situation? What you mean? Are you married? Are you dating? Do you live with somebody?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't got nothing going on? So you ain't got nothing going on?
Uh-huh.
I know motherfuckers in your DM. I ain't tripping on that. But you telling me you ain't got nothing going on? No, I ain't got shit going on. Okay, what you got going on? Well, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little friend. You know, we see each other from time to time on some real shit. I really shouldn't be fucking with her because she married, but it is what it is.
Okay.
All right, when we speaking realistic shit.
We talking about dating.
All right?
We
So
talking
boom.
about him being truthful.
Yeah, we talking about truth.
Yeah.
So I tell you that. So now you say right then and now if you want to deal with that or not. Because in your mind, not beating you, I'm just saying, you got something going on, but guess what? You just told a motherfucker unnecessary lie.
Yeah.
He just spit the truth.
Yeah.
You just told an unnecessary lie. So now guess what? 2 weeks go in, a month go in, because we ain't spending time together. I left my little married chick alone, because guess what? I'm really feeling her. I'm really tired of that nonsense. I'm really tired of my pieces disturbed. And at the end of the day, I'm messing with somebody else's wife that got a covenant. We ain't going to get into all that, but they got a covenant with somebody else. So I'm breaking this off because why? I have a fresh start right here. Now, we a month in. I'm spending the night. Not to say we did anything, but I spent a night.
Yeah.
Knock at the door.
Hey, what's going on? No, there ain't nobody. Phone going off. It's on vibrate. You look at your phone. Shit. What's wrong? Man.
Oh boy, they came over.
Man, you weren't truthful. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. What you mean sorry? Baby, I asked you, what did you have going on? And you so starstruck that you couldn't even tell the damn truth. Now, they go unnecessary bullshit in this situation because I don't know what mindset this man is on the other side of this wall. Because guess what? He trying to get to where I'm at. My car outside, he ain't used to this car. Because if ain't nothing going on, open the door.
What if something wasn't going on, but he can't let go? What if she was being honest?
Now watch this. If she was being honest, she would say that in the beginning.
Does she need to tell you every detail? She don't even know you. Does she need to tell you every single detail?
If I tell her I'm messing with a married woman on the side, I'm naked.
You choose to. You choose to do that. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Us meeting for the first time and we exchanging conversation. I don't gotta tell you nothing. Now us getting in a situation where we kicking it. Now we move to dating because dating ain't me meeting you and we exchanging numbers and we hooking up. That ain't dating. If we get in a situation where we're actually dating, now we putting in time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending affirmations and you doing the same and we, you know, like we building something now. Okay. Now at this point, I need to be 100 with you. But that beginning, that thing in the beginning, you was talking about.
How long then? How long do you tell me that you got a stalker?
How long do they tell you they got a stalker?
How long
before you wait before you tell them?
Yeah.
You mean, are you saying once y'all get to the dating stage?
Yeah, we didn't change numbers. We went out on dinner.
We did everything. When you
we ain't even had sex. But we kicking it. We went to breakfast, we went to lunch, we went out to dinner. Hell, we even went to church together. We gonna keep it all the way out.
Okay. So in this, me personally, now you said telling you I got a stalker. I would tell you I got a stalker when we do this. We have a first date. If we make it to a second date and this conversation getting serious, hey, this is the situation. I was dating this because as time go on, you got to understand you building trust. I don't trust you in the beginning. You just another nigga I came across.
Right.
I don't trust you. So in the process of me building trust and really getting to the point where I'm able to let my hair down with you, hey, this what's going on. This dude, you know, we was kicking it or whatever. I cut the dude off. He don't know how to let go and let it be what it is, you know. Then this makes sure, well, like, okay, she got this situation going on. But in the beginning, I'm not going to be telling you nothing. You could be throwing me lies. So guess what? I'm throwing you. But when I feel like, okay, he 100. Okay, this getting somewhere. We going somewhere with this. Oh, let me, you know, tell him what it really is.
It's all a game until the game changes. For me, I meet a chick. You seen somebody? I got friends. You need to fit in and figure out what it is you're gonna be and how I'm gonna leave you to all these friends. I'll leave it there. I just throw it out there. I got friends. I'm seeing people.
That's truthful conversation.
Correct. I think we need to determine what dating means.
What dating is.
Because everyone has a different definition of dating in 2023. Yeah. Let's keep it real.
You got dating. Everybody, you got exclusive dating.
Yeah. You got friends with benefits. Yeah. You got dating. You got that's an old fling or old guy I used to fool around with and we still connect. You got all of those things. So going to communication, I think what needs to be laid out first is the foundation of
what we doing.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Are we intentionally about to start getting to know each other when we transition to dating, and then we start what's really going on in your life?
Then you have those people who believe you're single until you're married.
You do.
And that's a whole new ball game right there.
Friends until fiance.
Yeah.
Now watch this. Yeah. Now watch this. And not to put an age on it, but we 40. How long we gonna keep on doing this?
Doing what?
Friends with benefits, old fling, exclusively dating.
That's a gay. That's a gay to each individual creates for itself.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
If that's a piece of happiness that you're in, then that's that piece of happiness. I mean, I know cats, man, some smooth cats, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70 years old, well off. They don't even want that. Look, when I want you here, I want you here, and I want you gone, I want you gone.
Yeah.
And men and women across the board,
Yeah.
all different nationalities.
Yeah.
When I want you, I want you. I call you. Don't call me. To that point where it becomes a different type of respect. Now it's more supposed to seeing you once or twice a week. Now what we doing this weekend?
Can I add to that? I think me being a single woman for I would say 4 years now, and divorced 4 years, I'm almost to the point where I feel like even if we get to the point of where we're dating, or if we think about getting married, I'm almost mentally where we could still live in separate homes. Let's connect when we gonna connect.
But
I'm not saying I want to be there.
Yeah.
But I think as time has gone on, and I've proven to myself that I can carry my own household. As you get older, I'm 42. So as you get older, it's like, okay, am I willing to accept someone else in my space? Or do I just want to deal with him when I want to deal with him?
And that's good because me,
content.
That's good because me being a woman, I feel the opposite. I feel like I'm ready to clean out that extra closet and let him come on in here and be the man and do. Because for me, I am 40 plus years old. I'm 45. Okay.
Yes, honey.
So for me, I haven't had that experience of, okay, I'm dating this guy. I'm seeing what's with this. I'm seeing what. I haven't had that. I spent literally half of my life with just two men.
Two men.
My kid's father and my late husband. So
you don't have it in you to date multiple men at a time.
I don't.
Gotcha.
I don't have the energy. I don't have the time. It's just it does nothing for me.
Right.
So for me, it's like, okay, I'm looking to date. Like I'm looking to get serious. Like I want family.
Yeah.
That's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like anything else. It's like you know, it's cool. You flirt a little bit, and I flirt a little bit, but at the end of the day, like, I want somebody, like, I'm going home to my husband.
Right.
I'm going home to my man. Like, I ain't trying to be making no phone calls and you ain't picking up.
Yeah.
Probably when I need you the most. Like, no, I want somebody, that's my husband. That belongs to me.
It's just to add to that, I think what I'm trying to say is, I do in turn want that, but I feel as though the longer I'm single and in my own household and doing my own thing in my convenience of my space, it's pushing me there.
Okay.
So
It's pushing me.
Yeah,
it's pushing me there because when I turn 45 and the man decides to, we decide to go there, now I have to think, I got to lay him in my space. But I'm so used to being here by myself. And I'm so used to, I do want that, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think if more time presents itself, then eventually I'll probably be like, no, we can stay in separate households.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. And not just you, but you're talking about in general. Is that activity or is that action healthy?
I would say it's healthy for that person because that person is living that, each individual is living that. That's what makes them happy. You create your own happiness.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
if I got you with me all day, every day, and I'm used to just having you see you on Thursday and maybe Sunday, okay, I ain't doing it on Friday. What you on Friday? Okay, I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But me putting you in a position, putting you in a space where I'm not comfortable with, I'm like,
right.
Leaving, man.
Yeah.
Every little thing will upset me. Now I want to sit on my phone at night and just talking to this guy on my fucking phone. I can't do it because I have company. I have to entertain you.
Right.
So it's the own person's, each individual personal space,
right.
and what makes them happy.
Exactly.
I actually just started getting to the point where because where you are now, I was there.
Okay.
I was there about 2 years ago, but I'm just getting to the point where it's like, okay, if this is what because I'm real strong on, if I know what I want, I make space for it. So I know I want to be married again. I know that. So okay, let me make room. Let me buy more towels. Let me buy some men's showers stuff. You know, I'm making space. Like I'm preparing for a man, even though he's not. It might be weird to some people, but for me, it works. Like I'm preparing for what it is that I really want. You know what I'm saying? But I have thought the same way that you thinking. And I'm like, man, I gotta move my cookies out the side of the bed with me. My remote, because everything right there in the corner.
Yes. Absolutely.
So,
It's tricky. It's tricky.
It is.
I going back to what you said, to each individual, it's what floats your boat. It's what floats your boat. You might be dating this person and then get to the point where it's like, okay, I could see myself making space, or I could see myself changing some things around and welcoming them into my space.
Yeah.
You know,
because there's some people that come in your life and make you change your whole
absolutely.
perspective.
It's all
You be
about
like,
that part. Yep.
I wasn't even trying to fall in love. I
Yep.
wasn't even trying to be with nobody.
Yep.
He or she that came and, you know.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty and magic of love, man.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe in love.
Yes.
I definitely believe in love.
All right.
And again, going back to the dating scene, it's just scary and it's tricky.
Yeah.
Especially for women. I can only speak for women. It's scary and it's tricky. It is scary. And I guess you just have to know what you want. You have to just put yourself out there, and it ain't the porch days anymore. You know, it's not the porch days. We got social media now. You know, we got social media, so a lot of people are connecting via social media. So that's the porch now. You know what I mean? You might run across a male or a female who's like, nah, I want to start off this way, or I want to date this way. I want to do it the old school way, or I want to, you know, and then you go from there. I'm a flirt.
I was going to say, speaking of old school.
I enjoy flirting. It's fun. It's fun to see reactions that you get. And I think if it's something that you want, you gonna go and you gonna get it.
I was going to ask, okay, since we speaking on dating, how do men really feel about a woman pursuing him? So, I mean, what's your take on that? Because for me, you know, like, I have friends who like, no, I wouldn't dare go, you know, try to talk to a guy or go in his inbox.
Come do it.
I let him come do it. Now I'm old school to an extent, but I'm very outgoing, and anything I'm interested in, I'm going for it. And so a lot of women feel different, and I don't really know, because some guys be like, whoa, you know, like, and then some guys be like, man, I like that, you know. So I mean, what's y'all take on that?
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Okay.
If you see something you won't, go for it. Worst thing a person can tell you is no.
That's it.
That's the same thing I tell my nephews.
Okay.
All she can tell you is no.
Yeah.
Right.
Make sure the next time he see you, got your shit together, nigga.
Yeah.
Make sure you pop it. Haircut, everything close. So she can't say nothing but.
She can't say.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I'm all for a woman approach me. I said a woman approached me last week. I'm going through a divorce, yada, yada, yada. When should I shave my cooch? Huh? That's how she came. Just like that.
She was very.
When should I shave my cooch? I've been coming up to this about the past 2-3 weeks, and I've been bumping into you. I'm like, I've been noticing that. I gave her my number. It wasn't going anywhere. But the fact that she had enough gall and audacity to flirt with me and come on to me that way, I was flattered.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be your friend. We can have a drink. If I decide to go that way 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, it's raining, and somebody snuck a Richard Pryor, somebody in the Bill Cosby, I may call you. If not, okay, when I see you at the bar, I'll see you.
Okay.
But the fact that she came, I didn't see the disrespectful. I didn't see the making a fool of herself.
Okay.
I didn't see her being beneath herself, being desperate. She saw something she wanted. She told me what I had on 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
She told me the fragrance I had on.
She was checking
so I'm
you
like,
out.
She's been paying attention to me, and she's been waiting for her moment to step in and say something.
Okay.
You always running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but I never get a chance to catch you. Now I caught you. I'm telling you what it is I want. And she took my hand, put my hand on her butt, and I was like, whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
She
All
came
right.
hard.
All right.
She came
All right.
hard.
I you know,
She
I
said,
like
where we
that
going
energy.
tonight?
I'll be right back. And I came back and I finished the conversation with her. I sat there and talked with her all night long. It didn't go nowhere. When I left, I got out of work. I went home. She went home. She called the next morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Whatever. The fact that she had that much intention, she saw something in me that somebody else probably said, but they were just too much of a woman. Too much like, no, I ain't
I'm
gonna
not gonna
do
say
that.
it.
I'm not gonna do it. He see me. He see me. He see me. You didn't give off the vibe that you were seeing me.
Yeah.
So it don't take your hunt away? Because it's natural for a man
It's natural for
to be a hunter.
It's natural for a man to be a hunter, but it's also good for a woman to show interest.
Yo, that's good.
Ooh,
So if I'm
okay.
walking past you in a crowded room, scoot your boot out there, bump it to me, turn around, and give me that look,
Yeah.
that smile. Let me know it's okay. So
Buy
when I come
him a
back,
drink or
when I
something.
come back and revert, thank you, send me
Buy
a
him a
drink.
drink,
So when I
yeah.
come back around that motherfucking way, I know to say something to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I didn't do what it is you wanted me to do because you gave me that
Okay.
nim that
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something.
You gave me the okay.
Right. So
Okay.
some women do that.
Yeah.
Just go tell them I said hi.
Mm-hmm.
Who? The girl over there, the white, she said hi. Oh.
Oh,
Now I know the way my way on over there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Even if it's a very
Nobody
unattractive
speaking for me.
woman.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't make them feel bad. Thank you. I'm seeing somebody, but thank you. I ain't worried about her. I don't want to do it like that because I don't want you to do you like that.
Yeah.
You know, there's some way you don't have to like be mean and be rude and be disgusting because that person may never approach another person again.
That's true.
So it's an easier way of telling a person thank you but no thank you.
It's a nice
Okay.
way to say no.
It's dangerous for black women now. And
It
I
is.
apologize that these some mark ass Negroes out here attacking women
That rejection.
who don't want to deal with they
Yeah.
can't take
That
rejection.
rejection trauma.
But I wouldn't do that to a woman though.
Yeah.
Because that'll take everything beautiful about the situation of her coming on to me away from it.
Absolutely.
I just tell her I'm seeing somebody and man, she all that in a bag of chips to me.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'm lying or not, I still thank her for that, and then I buy her a drink.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
That's common courtesy or common decency to a woman taking that step down to approach a man and then get shot down. And that's like, oh, I'll never do that again. No, I don't want you to do that again because you may miss your blessing. I'm just not there right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
What's your input?
I love confident women.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at that and said, you know what I'm saying, that woman being confident.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, stepping out there, stepping out her element, and
Yeah.
boom, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
So you don't mind a woman approaching you?
I don't think there's nothing wrong, and it's just me, this might be another topic,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think there's nothing wrong with a woman asking a man to marry her.
I was just about to ask that. What you think about a woman? Now that part I wouldn't do.
I'm not with
That part I wouldn't do, and I think the reason I wouldn't do that is because I feel like it would take. It might be contradiction, but I feel like it would kind of take away from the experience of how it would feel for a guy to say, "I want you to have my last name," versus me, baby, would you? No, like I want that experience of a man finding a wife finding a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people still stuck with the old school.
Yeah.
Thing. You gonna ask me?
And on that, I can't see myself getting down on one knee asking a man, "Can you
You gotta
marry
get
me?"
on one knee.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
I just can't see myself.
Ask them for
I
fried
can't-
chicken and a hamburger.
Yeah.
I can't, to each his own, but I can't see myself proposing.
So,
Yeah.
so,
You're
so,
one
so,
of those women who couldn't do it.
Yeah.
so you can't say we're at Patillo's, getting some fries, and we're in a
I
drive-thru,
love fries.
and you're like, man, babe, what is we doing? I'm like, huh? What you mean what we doing? We get something to eat. Boy, quit being stupid. I'm serious right now.
Uh-huh.
Like, man, we've been together 2 years. We done lived together 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we done made this official. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What are we doing? I mean, I'm tired of playing house.
Well,
You just pretty much forced that man to say, shit, well, she just told me in so many words, if I don't ask her to marry her, her ass gone.
That's the thing. I don't want it to be forced.
You just did that.
That's like an ultimatum without an ultimatum.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what you just did.
I don't want it to be forced.
And there's no way of rewording it to make it sound any different because it's basically boiled down to the same thing again. Like, what we doing?
That's
Because
Yeah.
Mr. Charlie over there said he want X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. That's what Mr.
Yeah.
Charlie want. Mr. Charlie talking the talk, I'm talking.
Yeah.
What we doing? We just having fun. We building. We growing. We finna do this or we gonna do that. Because life only getting older, and a lot of women are feeling that way.
Is marriage the ultimate goal, though?
For that man and or that woman, that's what, for their relationship.
Depends on the
They
person,
have to. They have to depend on them.
That's the truthful conversation.
That
Yeah.
you gotta be you.
Well,
you
what are
gotta
we
be
doing?
on that.
I mean, are we dating just to get our nut off? Or are we dating to say, man, we look good together? Are we dating to say, man, we're gonna be husband and wife, we're gonna be grandparents together?
The dating pool and the dating pool and the being married pool, from my understanding of how I've been receiving it from a lot of people, is terribly disgusting and filled with STDs.
Ooh.
Because the single person they're doing their thing. They're entitled to single. You're single until you're married. I
Yeah.
believe that. Respectfully, you have to let the person know what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
The married person, them motherfuckers the one Man,
Man, they having
The
all
one stepping out.
Yeah.
What man and female? They
And
having all the fun.
it doesn't matter if it's the man doing it or the woman doing
Or
it.
the woman doing it.
If you're not in your situation, you're not happy, they're not going to leave.
Yeah.
They're going to find someone to fit their situation and fill that missing void of what they're not getting, and then they're going to go back to where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And that person on the other end just stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
It's tricky.
it's tricky and it's scary. And I was always that guy who didn't want to be in relationships. I was always that guy who just wanted to be that course, that commitment.
Yeah.
Knocking the bottom out of another man's wife was my thing in my 20s. I'm 50 now.
Yeah.
That was your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's all I tried to was married.
What was the
you
excitement with that?
I don't know. I don't.
I mean, when I get done with you,
And I'm 50,
going back
and
your
I'm
business,
50
I got
right.
married.
Exactly. Look, take your ass home to your husband. I ain't got time for that. Look, explain it to him. I don't
Yeah.
care. You're here for
Yeah.
one reason. Leave my money in my dresser.
You was collecting the $40.
My time wasn't free. Now I was $250 a pop, but my time wasn't free. But
Yes.
at the same thing, if I'm married and I'm asking you to provide something for me that I'm not getting at home, your time is money. So my time was money. That was my thing, and I had several or different type of women that I dealt with. And my 20s rolled over to my 30s. As I got older, I'm like, I want more, and I want to have more respect for myself. I don't want somebody knocking the bottom out of my wife. As it goes, it comes. And karma don't have an explanation.
surely
date.
doesn't.
It don't. As soon as I'm head over heels and madly in love with this damn chick, here you go, Mr. Charlie cracking her ass. And
Mr. Charlie.
And then I'm coming home. She coming home to me with a smile. Well, how's
Don't
your day at
worry,
work?
Mr.
Oh, it was just so
Mr.
great. It was just so
Charlie.
great. So you put yourself in those situations at different times, and as you get older, you mature. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. You can pick up on it. And I smell it a mile away.
Yeah.
Like when she came to me, like, she's married. She's going through something. She's not getting what she wants. Bang. Because anytime she's walking, just put my hand on her head. And this is yours. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
mine. I don't even know what your name is.
Yeah.
But she had already put it out on the table.
See, that's what
The
makes
salad
it-
dressing, everything I don't eat, she already put it on the plate already. Nigga, here, what you want?
I do believe that men and women give off certain pheromones. It could be a pheromone of desperation. It could be a pheromone of I got my together and I know what I want. It could be a pheromone of I'm weak. I just need someone.
Right.
And I think that men can pick up on that, and I think women can pick up on that from men. So I don't know. I just think once you put yourself out there, you have to know that it's piranhas, it's catfish, it's trout. You have to know that there's many different types of fish in that pond that you're about to allow yourself to swim in.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And you know, it's we're not in the old school time anymore. We're not in those days where the grandparents instilled these morals and values in these men and these young women. We don't have that anymore because now we got grandparents that are 40.
Shit,
We got
35.
grandparents that are in their 30s, and you know, a lot of times just the moral values and the standards are not there.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times we take on anything. Going back to the project, we take on a project, you know. But again, do we ask ourselves like, okay, are we getting into this? Are we going to go the physical route? And when I mean physical, I mean are we going to jump into, you know, well, not the physical route. Are we going to do it the holy way?
I don't think that.
Does that even exist?
Nah.
Are we gonna do it the holy
It
way,
exists.
or are we gonna do it? We gonna test the waters before we dive in.
There are a lot of women who are well off,
Yeah.
and the one thing they're missing is somebody to stick them in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
And they'd rather just have somebody stick them in the middle of the night than build something.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that also. Hop in my DMs, hop in my inbox.
Yeah.
What you on
Yeah.
tonight? Ain't you with? I'm not with him no more.
I'm not with him anymore. Yeah,
I saw you the other night. Blah 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 blah. Man, John, I mean, I know dude, but you know, I don't know dude.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? But
yeah,
what we doing?
yeah,
But you know, she got everything she wants. She don't need nothing from nobody. She had everything covered. Big house, big car, good job, money,
got
everything.
needs too.
All she wanted somebody to come through there and do something the Rose ain't gonna
she
do.
got needs.
Get
too.
inside her the right moment. And then she happy. She go,
Yeah.
she eat whatever it is you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those you can feel that need. Now, inside and outside of that, feelings may evolve.
Yes.
And outside of that feelings, Now we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. She
Who said?
that.
I was just gonna say.
Situation,
Who said that?
The situation put it in there.
Yeah.
Because now, why ain't answering your phone? Where you at? Who you with? What you doing?
That
Why? Whoa!
Yeah. It's going to
we
that
was
physical.
just 2:00 in the morning. What you on? Coming over on the rainy night. Now it's Saturday morning. What you at? What you doing? I'm at the mall.
Yeah.
Can I get with you tonight? No. It's Sunday. I'm cooking dinner. Where you at? We never talked about. We just said, don't call you. Call me.
Yeah.
Now you calling me to come over
Because
Sunday
it's
dinner.
natural.
But no, 1 second. It's the activity. Now you go from linking up to boyfriend girlfriend activity because now she says, "What you doing Saturday morning? Nothing. You want to do breakfast? Tell me y'all go together. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. I'll meet you down there.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Man, the 4th of July, man, my people having a party. We gonna fly out to Jamaica. You trying to go?
Yeah.
We don't go. No, I'm not saying we go together. I just need a date.
Uh-huh.
Well, I want somebody. I don't want to be there by myself. Boom. So now these activities is going on in both parties' minds, on the male and the female.
Yeah.
Y'all might not say y'all go together,
But you're doing go to relationship type of thing.
activity.
Now
Yeah.
you got to go back to that truthful conversation. Hey. What we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What we doing? What you
They
mean?
change the dynamics of what we doing.
Man, we spending time together.
Yeah.
I got like some drawers at your house. You got a bra at my house.
Yeah.
With a toothbrush, like
Make
Got
some
slippers at the door.
Hold up, so do we go together?
Right.
I guess so.
And that's when titles come in.
Yeah.
And either the titles come in and either make it great or make it worse. And it be your smile, it's gonna be your headache.
You know, when you just said the title, it just made me think about, I have a daughter, she's 23, she'll be 23 Monday. And not too long ago, it was this guy there, we was kind of like hanging out, we do breakfast or whatever the case is, and I kept saying, I just feel like this ain't going nowhere. I just feel like, it ain't. And she said to me, she was like, Mom, and that just goes to show you the newer generation versus old school. She was like, Mom, you too focused on the title. And I was just like, what you mean? Like, I ain't go from being no wife to be some, just little flame now. You ain't just gonna be hooking up with me.
Yeah.
She was like, you too focused on the title, though, Mom. You need to be focused on building a bond. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
You can't have a foundation, you can't build a building, you can't grow a tree without that seed being planted.
Yeah.
You jump right into it, you on the second limb of the tree, or you hop right into it, you're on the 15th floor. But damn, do we pass maintenance on the 3rd or 4th floor?
Right.
Yeah.
Do we get our checkups? Do we see if we're together up here?
Yeah.
And then here.
I think what's scary is when you start dating and the physical aspect coming to it, and then now you got families involved. One thing that we got to understand is, aside from a baby being inside of a woman, the second deepest thing inside of a woman is a man. And we have to be mindful as women, because you can start creating soul ties and trauma bonds before you even start creating anything else.
Yeah.
And I think that's where those feelings and those emotions and all of that come in, and then we're like, hey, you want to come over here? My family doing this, and now we want to invite you everywhere. And now he like, hold on, pump the brakes. Where we going? Calm down, But you also got some women out here who got that masculine energy, and all they want to do is connect.
Yeah.
And you could go on about your business.
And then too, just to add to that, it was always intended for that sex to be for husband and wife. So a lot of times where you meet somebody and y'all going that way, you already have, for women, speaking for women, it's hard to keep giving yourself to somebody and you don't develop, or you don't feel like this belongs to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm repeatedly, I'm repeatedly giving out. Oh, he belongs to me. This man now. So just to take it a step farther, because it was intended for, sex was intended for husband and wife.
Yeah.
That's why you have a lot of friction. Women, and then you have a lot of women where they feel like, okay, this alone from, aside from feeling like this is yours, this belongs to you, this is why a lot of women can't really find or a man can't really find what it is he needs, because you got women who are married to so many men sexually.
That's true.
You letting these men, be with you. They releasing in you. They've married you, but even when that's over with and they walk away, now you around here and you appear to be a married woman, but you single.
You single.
Because who you married to that you laid in the bed with.
Yeah.
And you didn't break that soul tie or that, but that's a whole nother podcast. But it's
for both parties.
It's for both parties. That's why a lot of men who are looking for wives or feel like, I want to settle down. I want to be, but all these women you married to that you done laid down with, you and your wife, who you really looking for, y'all can't connect.
You got
20 different women in between y'all, cause you married to them.
You just preached the sermon.
Married without having the papers.
Yes.
It's a physical marriage because there's soul ties and trauma bonds attached to it.
And did you hear what I said? I thought we was having a podcast. She just gave a sermon.
We have
that's a trail ride. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Yep. So thank you all. This was very interesting.
Really good
conversation. I appreciate you men here.
Thank you.
And y'all input was something kind of something.
Y'all awesome.
It was something.
Can we come back?
Y'all can definitely come back.
Definitely welcome to come back. Y'all know.
Come back.
I like y'all.
Next time we're gonna bring that bottle.
So yes, thank you all again for tuning in to Two Fish in a Pod. Again, my name is Vanessa and my co-host
I'm Kesha.
Stay tuned for more episodes. We definitely appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Go.